All right, so we want to go ahead and fill in this table, complete the table with the values for the equation. So the first equation was $99 for the annual fee plus $37.59 for every box of diapers. That's with the Amazon Family Program. And then the second equation is just $46.99 per box. All right, so we're going to do this on our calculator. And I want to show you how we can create this table automatically on our calculator. We're going to go into, let me change the, okay, that's kind of easier to see. We go into the y equals. The first thing we want to do is if plot is turned on, that was the scatter plot from a previous example. Y1, that's going to be my first equation, 99 plus 37.59, and here's my variable x for every box. That's going to be my first equation, and here's my second equation. We're going to put that under y2. That's going to be 46.99 press x per box. So this will automatically create a table with the first column, well, the first column is going to be the number of boxes, but then with the Amazon Family Club and then without the Amazon Family Club. So before I go ahead and hit second table to let the calculator automatically generate the table, let me go into table settings. So that's second window. Let's look at this table. We want to start at 0, and every row goes up by 3. 0, 3, 6, 9, 12. So that little delta symbol, that's the change in every row. We're going to change that to 3. So now when I hit second table, here's my table, automatically generated. And this is the cost with the Amazon Family Club, and this is the cost without. All right, so if we don't buy any diapers, this is going to cost me $99, but if I don't buy any diapers, that's going to cost me 0. 3 boxes of diapers, $211.77. But without the Amazon Family, it would be $281. I'm sorry, it'd be $140.97. Okay, how about with 6 boxes? This would be $324.54, and this would be $281.94. So far, up through 6 boxes, it's still cheaper to just pay $46.99 per box. Let's see what happens with 9 boxes. 9 boxes will totally cost $437.31, and without the Amazon Family, that'd be $422.91. So it's still cheaper to just buy the boxes outright and not join the Amazon Family Club. Although if there are other benefits, maybe this is like a $15 difference or so, maybe it would be worth it for you for other reasons. But as far as diapers, it's still cheaper to not join the Amazon Club. Let's look at 12. 12 boxes of diapers with the Amazon Family would be $550.08. And without the Amazon Family, it's $563.88. So certainly for 12 boxes, it's cheaper to be an Amazon Family Club member. And let's look at 15 boxes. $662.85, and this is $704.85. And I got these values right off of this table that was generated that went up by 3s. All right, so we've completed the table. And here we have the equations you wrote would form a system of equations. So my system has these two equations, 99 plus 3759x, and the other equation is 4699. I'm going to put this bracket here saying we're looking at these two equations together forming a system. So we solve that system. We want to find the value for x where they are equal. If this is the cost and this is the cost, if we set these two equations equal to each other, we will find x. We will find the number of boxes where it's exactly even, being an Amazon Club member or buying them outright. So 99 plus 3759x, where does that equal 4699x? All right, so let's get all the x's together. Let's subtract 3759x from both sides. And 4699 minus 37.59. Bring down your 99. These cancel. Bring down your equal sign. This is going to equal 9.4x. Divide both sides by 9.4. 99 divided by 9.4. The number of boxes where it's exactly the same cost, whether you join the Amazon Club or not, is 10.5 boxes. All right, so the cost for 10.5 boxes is the same no matter which way you go, but you really can't buy half boxes. So solve the system. I solved the system by setting them equal to each other. How many boxes of diapers you'd need to buy in a year for the two costs to be the same? And what would the cost be? Well, 4699 times 10.5. That's going to be $493.40. And what is 99 plus 37.59 times 10.5? 99 plus 37.59 times 10.5. That's 493, basically 70. So it's a little bit more than 10.5 boxes. It's basically the same cost. Less than $494. All right, so under what circumstances would you want to join Amazon Family to buy the diapers? Well, if you think you will buy 11 boxes, join Amazon Family. If you think you'll buy 11 or more, let's put this, 11 or more. If you think you'll buy at least 11 boxes, join the Amazon Family. If you're going to buy 10 or fewer, if you're going to buy at most 10 boxes, don't join. Just pay the regular price. All right, let's look at this. After number 8, after her first 2 exams in psychology, a student has a mean, which is you add them all up and divide by the number of test grades, has a mean score of 90 and a range of 12. That means the difference between the high and the low grades is 12 points. What were her scores? So first of all, A, define two variables for her high and low score. So I'm going to make H be her high score. And I'm going to make L, and I'm going to make it a scripted L so you know it's an L, not a 1, be her low score. Those are my two variables. You can use X and Y if you want, but sometimes it's just easier to use named variables that are a little easier to remember. So write an equation stating that the mean of the two scores was 90. The mean is when you add the high and the low and divide by 2. That's my equation saying that the mean was 90. Now we want another equation showing that the range is 12, meaning the difference in the values, which means if you take the high score and you subtract the low score, you get 12. So this is a system of equations. There's going to be a value for H and L that make both of these equations true. High plus low divided by 2 equals 90. And high minus low equals 12. That's going to be my system. So then solve it, and then write a sentence for your solution. All right. I think I'll use substitution here. If H minus L equals 12, if I add L to both sides, anywhere I see an H, I don't have to put H. I can put 12 plus L. Basically, I'm rewriting one of these equations so that I know what the value H stands for. So now I'm going to take this value for H and use it in this equation. I'm not going to put H. I'm going to put what H is equal to. H, which is 12 plus L, that's that H. Then add that L divided by 2 equals 90. Adding the two L's together, I have 12 plus 2L over 2 equals 90. Let me go ahead and multiply both sides by 2 to get rid of the denominator here. I'm going to finish this down here. 12 plus 2L is going to equal 180. All right, so subtract 12 from both sides, and I get 2L equals 168. So to get the low score by itself, 168 divided by 2 is 84. So her low score is 84. Now I have this really nice equation up here that if I know the low score, I can get the high score. So my high score is going to be 12 plus 84. So that means my high score is 96. So the high score was 96. The low score was 84. That's my answer. The mean between these two is 90, and the difference between these two is 12.